Hello everyone and welcome back to the Small Scale Farm Models YouTube channel. And in today's video we're going to be talking about what's in store for the show display for the upcoming show season. But before we do that, I just want to have a quick walk through of the display just to show you what's happening on the farm. So we have the T7-165 on the fusion tree, just baling bit of haylage there in the top field, and as you can see the bales are being well put away in a new addition from the last time you seen the display, a small little field here, so there'll be talk changing about that. Then into the yard, then it's a bit of a full house in the shed. We've got the big Crown BM Mark II, the Red Rock tank, the Welder baler, the Keenan feeder, and a few bits and bobs. And just outside the shed, we have the A40 harvester. I think she's given a bit of bother. I think that's why he's just checking up on her here. Outside the shed then, we have the lovely A210 on the Crown 10-foot rake. Into the shed then, we've got a bit of the beef cows in there grazing on a bit of grass. And then in the shed is also a bit of a full house as well, with the scraper, the Yamaha, the McHale bale spike, and the Red Rock agitator. Behind the house then, we've got the good transit van, which I think has been retired now since the Isuzu's been bought, but look, she'll always be there, she doesn't know something. Out the front then, bit of a showpiece of the fleet, the red over black GT twin cam. They're on the one axle Bowser. I think of cows after getting out there, grazing on the grass there in the garden. Over the hedge then, ONC contracts in here in the big 860 new style, chopping away a bit of third cut there, late second cut into third cut, with the big Blue Power 250 there on a 2-axle Brahman, a well polished Brahman at that. Just taking the last bit of grass there. I don't know where the pit man's gone. He must be on break or something, I don't know. Gone to the shop. Over the wall then, the J Ryan roll on. Just coming back from Biffett there after doing a load of asbestos. Looking well. Then into one of the more action scene parts of the display, the construction site. So we have the newest tractor of the fleet, a T7-300, which has had a bit of work done to her. She has the added Michelin man, the silver exhaust cover, and the twin air horns, just to give it a bit of a young lad look. And on the back then, she has a set of mud flaps, which is a pretty nice touch if you ask me. And that's on the 2-axle Braun dump trailer, which is a pretty nice outfit if you ask me. And I think there's a bit of bother here in the pit. This is why you don't run mid-lifts on tippers. The old Enva 750 Volvo slaving away on a Smith tipper trailer. And as you can see, he's struggling to get her up out of hill. He can't catch grip on the background. So the old Fiat Hitachi's using all her will to shove him up the hill, which isn't our usual digger. If you remember from the last video, the Libra was on the red Nuke Boom Scania's low loader, heading to the next job, because this job is almost finished, as you can see. On the bridge then, a lovely Mark I Escort. So that's a very quick overview of what's happening on the farm. And some of the things I'm going to be changing about the display is, first of all, this road will be taken out and there'll be new fields going in. I don't want to say too much, but there'll be new stuff going in from the back of the pit up Something else I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be painting, redoing the yards, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that in a tutorial video. Same again with this field, it'll be changed, something new will be going into it. And then if you remember seeing this display at shows, there's another field goes on to the back of this board. That'll be all changed as well. And there'll be a new, completely new display going behind this field as well. So the display will be a small bit bigger than last year, but hopefully the detail will be a lot better. As you can see, the display is just grey. There's no realism to it. And another thing we might change as well is we might change the layout of the pit. Some people don't really like the look of the pit being in front of the shed, so we might move it just to brighten up. You'd have a lot more space there if the pit wasn't there, if you know what I mean. But the way I would like to do it, if we were to move the pit, I'd probably take the house out, bring this shed forward and put the pit in behind the shed. So then you could have the lads reversing up to the pit here and have the shovel straight in. I think that'd be cool. Something I forgot to mention that was on the draw, the A340 I did, it's in bad nick now in fairness. She needs a new floor pan, new mirrors, handrails and mudguards, as I thought it was finished, but from my friends that are enthusiasts in the tractors, they were quick to tell me I was wrong and I needed to do a few bits to her. So that's another thing that's on the draw. And we're pretty much back up to where we started. I think that's quite a generous overview of what's going to be happening. I'm not really too sure what to do with the building site. I'm going to be redoing the ground, and anyway, the same way I'm going to be redoing the yards. Maybe a small bit different. I don't know whether to fill in the hole or make it look like they're drawn in stone. Just a bit to play around with there. And for the extra bit of detail, I've went and bought a new bridge. I went and paid the price to get a really well detailed one, as my ones can be a bit rough. Another detail I want to add is I want to add strings from the power poles. As you can see, I've them well scattered. I just need to run the string to them. And I think just with the way things are going, I think with Moira coming up, I think I've plenty to be doing. If I don't start now, I won't have enough time to do what I want to do. So starting from next week, we will have the 4-foot display being built onto the other display, the one that we were talking about last week. So that'll be good to see as well, and anything I'm going to be doing on this display, that'll be kind of a practice, if you know what I mean. So I kind of have to get that display built as well, because I think the show's in September and I want to do a lot of detail into it. So without further ado, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.